For decades, the public has known Leonardo DiCaprio as an A-list actor with a very specific dating rule: never over the age of 25. But what if I told you that behind the luxury yacht lifestyle, there's a much darker digital trail? Newly leaked emails from the Jeffrey Epstein files reveal a disturbing obsession. From an ex-girlfriend allegedly acting as a recruiter, to Epstein's attempts to become a shadow manager behind Leo's multi-million-dollar contracts. What was really happening behind closed doors in elite Hollywood? Today, we're going to unpack the files that were supposed to stay locked away. Welcome back to the Spill the Tea Hollywood channel. Today, we're doing a deep dive into one of the most sensitive document releases that has just been made public. We all know big names have been dragged into the Epstein scandal, but Leonardo DiCaprio's involvement in these files offers a new perspective on how the entertainment industry truly operates. In this video, we're not just talking about rumors. We're looking directly at email exchanges between Epstein, PR agents, and even Leo's former girlfriend, who made shocking admissions. Is Leo a victim of the Hollywood system since childhood, or is he part of the elite machine? Let's break down the facts one by one. Let's start with the strangest document. Why was Jeffrey Epstein acting as if he were Leonardo DiCaprio's career agent? In a chain of emails involving Peter Mandelson, a powerful British politician, Epstein appeared to be trying to sell Leo's name to international markets. Epstein specifically asked about advertising opportunities in Russia, China, and India. This wasn't casual conversation, it was business. The question is, did Leo know his name was being used as leverage by Epstein? Or was Epstein attempting to integrate himself into Leo's life through multi-million-dollar contracts to ensure the actor remained within his circle? Another name that surfaced is Peggy Siegel, an elite Hollywood publicist. In one email, Peggy appeared highly protective of Epstein, even referring to information about him as a virus that needed to be stopped before it spread into the financial world. She even suggested Epstein contact Ken Sunshine, a man who has represented DiCaprio for years. Ken Sunshine is no ordinary name. He's known as a major Hollywood fixer. The fact that Leo's name appears in correspondence between Epstein's fixers shows how deep these networks may run around the actor. This is no longer about brief introductions at parties. This is about interconnected infrastructure. But the most disturbing part of these files involves Leo's former girlfriend, Alicia Rountree. The emails reveal a much darker side. Alicia referred to Epstein as Love Bunny and shockingly offered to find young women for him. In the emails, Alicia even mentioned her status as Leo's girlfriend as if it were a credential or selling point. This sparked terrifying theories among online communities. Were Leo's young girlfriends playing dual roles? Were they part of a junior recruitment system for Epstein's network? The use of the term little girl in the email creates a chilling tone that's difficult to dismiss as a joke. We can't discuss Leo without addressing his famous under 25 rule. On the internet, it's often treated as a meme. But in the context of the Epstein files, many are beginning to view it differently. There's a strong theory suggesting that these public relationships were merely beards, a shield to conceal his real private life. Some speculation claims these women received thin contracts in exchange for protecting Leo's secrets. Others suggest that in cases like Alicia's, they may have been more deeply involved in the elite ecosystem. Add to that Leo's long-standing closeness with his best friend, Lucas Haas. For over 2 decades, a relationship many consider far more consistent and genuine than the girlfriends who seem to rotate yearly. To understand Leo's position today, we have to look back to when he was Hollywood's golden boy. Recently, the public was reminded of the name Brian Peck, a former acting coach involved in a horrific scandal concerning Drake Bell. Few realize that Peck was also in Leo's circle when he was a teenager. Many industry observers believe Leo's current behavior, his reluctance to form stable adult relationships, and his escape into party culture could be a trauma response from an industry that exploited him from a young age. Was Epstein's obsession with Leo a form of advanced grooming targeting someone already shaped by the system? In this world, victims often transform into parts of the very system they're trying to survive. The question is, what does Leo seem? Untouchable? While other stars are immediately canceled for far smaller associations, Leo's reputation remains polished. Is he simply too big to fall? Or is his involvement managed so meticulously by people like Ken Sunshine that the public only sees what they're allowed to see? On one hand, he's an environmental activist speaking about saving the planet. On the other, his name appears within some of the most disturbing human trafficking emails of this century. That dissonance creates the perfect shield. We prefer to see him as the real-life Great Gatsby rather than question what truly happens. Aboard those luxury yachts. The Epstein files don't give us direct videos or photos of crimes, but they give us a map. A map suggesting that Leonardo DiCaprio isn't just an actor who happened to attend the wrong party. He may have been an asset, a target, and perhaps even a player in a game far bigger than Hollywood films. As more pages from the Epstein files are released, the masks of Hollywood's elite are beginning to crack. Will Leo remain the last man standing on the sinking ship? Or is this the beginning of the end for the legend? These newly unsealed Jeffrey Epstein files are not just stacks of old paper. They are a window into a highly organized system where human beings are often treated as business commodities. We see how the name Leonardo DiCaprio, one of the most influential faces in the world, could be used, managed, and possibly protected by a powerful elite infrastructure. Is Leo a victim of the industry that raised him? Or has he long been a player behind the scenes? The truth may still be buried within thousands of unopened documents. But one thing is certain, Hollywood's mask is slowly cracking. This story reminds us never to look only at the surface. Because behind the glamour of red carpets and luxury yacht parties, there is always a digital trail waiting to be uncovered. This investigation is just one piece of the larger global elite puzzle we're assembling on this channel. If you want to continue receiving deep analysis, document breakdowns, and stories the mainstream media won't dare to discuss, make sure to join our community. Subscribe to Spill the Tea Hollywood now so you don't miss our next deep dive. Turn on the notification bell because in a fast-moving world, information is power. And don't forget to share this video with those who need to know what's really happening behind the scenes of Hollywood.